Hello everyone, welcome to GNU according to CD, that is Government of National Unity. So you already know that this time of the evening I go down the rabbit hole, basically reading online newspaper. And lo and behold, look what I come across, and I am telling you, Anyways, so here's a newspaper article from Punch. It was released on the 3rd of September 2024, which is today, and the headline says South Africa denies Nigeria's under 18 basketball team visa for 2024 FIBA. South Africa, South Africa, we love you. Ah, beautiful land. Hey, do you remember that song? Let's show the whole world. Yeah, you can finish the rest. Anyways, the article says South Africa has denied visas for Nigeria's national under 18 basketball team, preventing them from participating in the 2024 FIBA under 18 Afrobasket tournament set to take place in Cape Town from December 14th to the 22nd. Now, here's the problem. I don't know if I should say it now or I should say it later. No, let me just say it now. The problem is they are 18. Second of all, we know when Nigerians come to South Africa for a certain something, they never go back home. There may be those that may decide to go back home, maybe because they're underage, or maybe they come from well-off families back in Nigeria, but the others, they just disappear from the team and they'll not even report them missing. And we've seen this several times before. Yeah, that is why South Africa was like, no. First, they need to prove that after they have arrived in South Africa on the 22nd of, they go back to Nigeria. But of course, Nigeria, the team management did not prove anything that they will actually go home after the 22nd of December. Anyways, let's continue with the article. The South African consulate in Abuja denied the male players visas. The vice chairman, Nigerian Basketball Federation, Ugo Udazu, confirmed the development in a statement on Tuesday, expressing frustration over the lack of explanation. Aduzo described the move as a form of sabotage. Of course. This has jeopardized Nigeria's participation in the tournament, which begins today with a match against Egypt. These are qualifiers. What's going on with that game? But anyways, let's continue. The players who had been training in Abuja after returning from Abidjan are devastated as their chance to compete in the FIBA World Championship fades. Aduza said, first of all, it's rather unfortunate that an African country needs a visa to travel to another African country. No. Yes, we are on the African continent, but we are South Africa. We got rules and regulations, and you got to follow them. Something that y'all guys absolutely have no idea about. No. Secondly, this is against the spirit of sportsmanship, but there are still rules and regulations. You can manipulate the situation all you want. For you to go anywhere else to go compete, when people went to the Olympic Games, when was it, just a few weeks ago, they had to get visas in Europe, in the US, everywhere else. They had to use visas to go to Paris for the Olympic Games. There's nothing different about that. These kids have sacrificed too much for a visa consular officer to deny them the opportunity to represent Nigeria globally. Oh, I thought South Africa was not global, from what I've heard in the comment section. In contrast, the South African embassy in Lagos approved visas for the girl teams who are currently in Pretoria for their match against Egypt. You know why girls were given that? That's because girls have a tendency of going back home. Yeah, they go back home. You know why some of them do go back home? Because of tradition and culture and religion, some of whom they are already eyed for marriage in Nigeria versus a 18-year-old boy. Let's emphasize that 18-year-old boy. Guess who has what? Dreams and aspirations. Because the thing is, what will they do with their basketball skills after they have turned 25, 30? Hmm? Wouldn't that be an opportunity for them not to leave South Africa, grow up in South Africa, grab the so called opportunities that they see? You know what I mean? And give themselves a chance at life. Do you see the differences? Why girls were given the visas and why the boys were not given the visas? But I already can hear the Nigerians say, yeah, that's because South Africa is afraid of Nigerian team. Like, seriously? Have you seen our basketball team? Have you seen the games that they win? Yeah. Even against yourselves. Even against yourselves. So we're not afraid. We are just implementing the law, something that the green, white, and green have no idea about, let alone the respected. They hate laws, these guys, honestly. Both teams had previously qualified for the tournament by winning the FIBA Africa Zone 3 qualifiers in Ivory Coast. It was gathered that the NBBF has lodged a complaint with FIBA Africa, the South African host, and Nigeria's Foreign Affairs Ministry, but efforts to resolve the issue have so far been ineffective. So you are going to some sporting organization to complain about the sovereignty of another country who has every right to reject and accept whomever they want? Do you see what I mean about accountability? Because all that Nigerian team had to do was, okay, guys, we need to motivate. And I, as your coach and manager or whatever, I will go with you to South Africa and you are not to leave my site all the way till the 22nd. And we leave South Africa in all of us together. But no, you want to run to some body and your sporting ministry to what? To tell on South Africa what to do? No, no, no. It doesn't work like that. It will never work like that, guys. Guys, listen, you need to fix your country because South Africa is not the only country that is starting to do this. I know that probably 3 months ago or even 4 months, when were our elections? 29th of May. Let's say around the 27th of May, you would have been granted that visa. You know why? Because we had crooks that were our leaders themselves in South Africa. I am willing to be accountable for them and tell you the honest truth. South Africa has been led by crooks. That is why many of y'all has managed to come to South Africa, do things undetected. Not that the government did not know that buildings were being hijacked in Johannesburg. Not that the government did not know that drugs were being sold. Not that the government did not know that little girls were being kidnapped and turned into prostitutes. Not that the government didn't know that our communities were being destroyed by the green, white, and green people and their white powder. It's not that they didn't know, they knew very well because some of them are already partners with them green, white, and green guys. They are making money together, selling and killing the people of South Africa. And now we want to welcome possibly out of how many are they usually in the team? 12? Imagine 10 of them decide not to leave. That means we have a whole new problem awaiting South Africans. Because these young men, where are they going to stay if they decide to stay? What job are they going to be willing to do? Hmm? So no, get your house in order, green, white, and green, so that you will not have this problem. If you think South Africa, then clearly you haven't read the room. The room is saying no more green, white, and green. As we speak, UK is deporting them in droves. In droves. Nurses with fake certificates, males that are just standing in street corners are being also sent back home. South Africa learned a lesson from that in Hillbrow, Yeovil, Berea, and all these places that they stand in street corners doing what? So there are a lot of y'all that came to South Africa either for business, inverted comma, business conference, religious conference, uh, pilgrimage. Sometimes I don't know what is in South Africa. There is a pilgrimage for people coming from other parts of Africa. I don't understand that. We don't have a holy land. But no, we came to South Africa on a pilgrimage. Hey, how come we don't know this pilgrimage or pilgrim? No, no, no. Ah, people, wait, wait. Wait until the tournament. Is it the tournament FIBA? Goes somewhere else, not here in South Africa. We've had enough. Thank you. We are cleaning out. The last thing we need is not like you clean against the wind. It's gonna push back all the dirt that you're trying to sweep out. I know, no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Please stay home, fix your ish, and then when you all have learned how to be accountable, maybe we'll consider. Maybe we are going to consider. It's a shame, unfortunately, that these young men, they look so innocent. They look so innocent. Don't they all look innocent in most cases? Oh, but the heart, though, and the conscience. No, thank you. No, thank you. Good South Africa, thank you so much for rejecting them. Reject more, please. Thank you. Anyways, guys, do not leave this video without liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And when you do subscribe, make sure to click the bell notification so that you get notified every time you upload. You upload. Every time when I upload a new video. I don't know if I'm excited or what's going on with me. See you next time. Goodbye.